You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of Noise Media Network, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County and beyond. Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there and all of my friends around the world. It's a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County, but it's going to be a scorcher, baby. So right now it is 76 degrees, going to go up to a high of 91. It is going to be a scorcher. Yes, it's going to be hot. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, we had these beautiful fall numbers like last week. Now today we're back to summer numbers. I can't call it with Georgia because I know it'll be October, November, and it'll be like 95 degrees. So I can't call it. But when I have those beautiful days, I'm like, okay, that's a beautiful day. But anyway, I think today is officially the first day of fall. I think, and it's 90, and it's gonna be 91 degrees. So go figure, right? You know what I'm saying? Because I can't never call it with. I can't call it with Georgia. Like I told y'all, we have these beautiful days, and then we'll have like, you know, a 60 degree day in February, and then we'll have a 20 degree day. So you can't really call it. But anyway, we had a beautiful week last week, having a beautiful day today. And I got to go to Atlanta today, so I ain't really all that thrilled about that. But hey, do what you got to do, so I'll be out of here. Anyway, today is Wednesday, hump baby. You have made it to the middle. You almost there. You're almost there. You're right there smack in the middle. Somebody saying, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Friday can't come quick enough, right? I know for some of you, that's like, yeah, Friday can't come quick enough. I get it. But you're there. You're right in the middle. You got 2 more days. 1 more day, 2 more days on the wake up, and it's over. Yes. It's also National Chai Day. Yeah, I like chai tea. So I love tea, y'all. It's probably not good for me because I drink it every day. Like, not just sweet tea. I drink regular tea in the morning times, not sweetened. Well, I drink it sweetened with Splenda. And then for dinner, I drink tea, and maybe probably for lunch. So I drink tea at least 3 times a day. I love tea. I don't need anything in my tea. I don't need flavored teas. I don't need all that. However, I do like chai tea. And I'm not really crazy. Now, I would drink a peach tea if that's all I have. But if I had to choose between regular brewed tea and peach tea or mango tea or strawberry tea or lemon tea, I'm going to pick regular tea every day, all day. But I do like chai. So if I had to pick between chai and peach and lemon and strawberry and all those flavors, I'm going to pick chai. So today is National Chai Day. I also have chai seeds that I eat. I got a whole container of chai seeds that I eat in my yogurt. So that's another thing. Chai is supposed to be really good for you. So I have chai seeds that I eat. I like chai tea. I like regular tea. It's National New York Day. Shout out to everybody in the Big Apple. Happy National New York Day. Shout out everybody in the Big Apple. Yes. National Pecan Cookie Day. Ooh, that sounds good. Yeah. See, I like pecans. That's a good thing. I say pecans. Some people say pecans. Pecan Cookie Day. So I'm going to say pecans like I always say. National Pecan Cookie Day. That sounds really good. Remember, I don't even know if they sell these anymore. I'm probably sure they do. I just haven't had them in a minute. Pecan Sandies. Yeah, I think they're made by either Keebler or Nabisco. But pecan sandies, that's a good cookie. That's a good milk cookie, right? You know, they got cookies that you eat just with milk. Pecan sandies is one. Oreos is another one. Y'all should be paying me, by the way, Oreo and pecan sandies. Whoever owns these brands. And also Intimates. Like, Intimate soft chocolate chip cookies. Man, I used to eat so many of those with milk. Just a nice glass of milk. Yes. And Oreos. Everybody knows a cookie goes good with, Oreo goes good with milk. Yes, you dip it in the milk. I never dipped it, though. I'm not fond of soft cookies, so I didn't, not no soft wet cookie. Intimate chocolate chip soft cookies, yes. Wet Oreo cookies because I dipped it in milk? No. Milk and Oreos? Yes. All right, let's get on with these horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Micah Thyssen for today, Wednesday, September the 21st. We're going to kick this thing off like we always do, and that is with Aries. Financial limitations are likely if you take risks. Travel opportunities look positive, but be cautious while driving. You can make financial gains through your unique and creative approach to business. All right, listen, financial limitations are likely if you take risks. Be careful. I know everybody's looking for a way to make some money, but be careful with your finances, right? do your due diligence, Aries. If you're looking to make these type of investments, just make sure you do your due diligence. And if you don't understand what you're reading, I know what I always say, consult a professional, because they will help you in the long run and probably save you a lot of heartache and pain and money. All right. You can make financial gains through unique and creative approach to businesses. Yeah, do all that. Do your due diligence. You probably could make financial gains. But here's the thing about business. It takes time, it takes patience, and it takes commitment. All of that. And sometimes it even takes sacrifice. Probably does. Not sometimes, most of the times. Taurus, you can offer your mate a commitment or a promise that will help stabilize your personal life. You will have a blow up today if your partner does things that you feel are not above board. You need to spend less time daydreaming and more time accomplishing. Taurus, that sounds like Pisces, because we like to daydream. However, we do spend time accomplishing, but we love a good daydream, just doze off into the middle of nowhere. So in the meantime, don't you do that today. Spend less time daydreaming, Taurus, and more time accomplishing. I know. That's a trait that Pisces have. If you look up anything about Pisces, they say we like to daydream, and they are absolutely right. It's our escape. Now, some people escape through like soap operas and cigarette smoke and, a good glass of wine. Daydreaming is our escape. We like to escape. Like when I want to escape for a second, I will leave this computer and go to a quiet place and just close my eyes and go somewhere else. And then I come back feeling refreshed. It's just what we do. Gemini, you would need to finalize important deals today. An older loved one may be having problems. Partnerships could be tense. Don't push your luck. Ooh, partnerships could be tense. Now, don't push your luck. I know right now you want to say some things, do some things, but listen, Gemini, do not push your luck today. Today is not the day. Cancer, you can pick up some overtime today. Talking to those you trust and respect will help you sort out any problems. Travel in pursuit of pleasure and knowledge. Yes, listen, while you out there trying to have some fun, baby, learn something new too. Travel in pursuit of both. You can have both. Listen, I know they say you can't have it all. You can have whatever you want. You can have whatever you like. I know I'm messing up T.I.'s song, right? You can have whatever you want, Cancer. Travel in the pursuit of both of those. Leo, uncertain get-rich-quick schemes will not be as lucrative as you anticipate. Luck is with you, though, regardless of the financial venture. Pleasure trips will ease the tension between you and your mate. Have some fun. It's a little tense right now, but have a little fun, and that's going to ease once you take this trip. Trip for pleasure. I was just talking to one of my friends. She just came back from Tulum, and she was saying she didn't realize how bad she needed that vacation. She's like, I needed it. She said everybody that went with them on the vacation, they talked about how bad they needed it, but they didn't know they needed it until they got there and was able to shut down. So take some time. Pleasure, it's going to ease the tension between you and your mate, and it's going to give you guys some time to get back together and reflect on the things that you love and what brought you together in the first place. Sometimes all you need is a little time. Sometimes that's all you need. Virgo, if you haven't planned a vacation, okay, I see it's a traveling day. I can see make some trips. If you haven't planned a vacation, then at least try to get away for the weekend. Educational pursuits should help you develop your hobbies. Get involved in activities that will be fun for the whole family. All right, listen, plan you a vacation, plan you a weekend getaway. That's what I'm planning. I'm about to plan that in a few minutes too. I'm going to go visit my aunt. That's a family trip. Then I'm going to go. My husband and I are going to take a short trip somewhere, a weekend trip, a weekend getaway, because I need a minute. I need two, as a matter of fact. I got big things going on, so I need a minute to refresh and renew and refocus. Yes, I do. All right, I'm going to go to a song. I'll be right back after the song to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Michael Thias. And stay tuned.
Dream with me, let your mind explore all the things we were created for. Possibilities, an open door that keeps us reaching out for more. Sure that I'm not then tickle me pink. 'Cause who knew that at the brink of the end, life would begin again.
Welcome back. I like that. Color me pink and what is that? Something blue. Color me pink and shade. I don't know. Something pink and blue. I thought that was really cute. Sounds like a Disney song. Sounds like a movie song. Anyway, welcome back. It's your girl Audrey Bell Kearney bringing you the Daily Horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Michael Thyssen. We're going to pick it up with Libra. You'll find it easy to upgrade your environment by redecorating or changing your residence. You could expand your circle of friends if you get involved in unusual activities. Travel will initiate new friendships or love connections. All right, this is a traveling day. I think almost every horoscope I've read so far has something to do with trips today. So plan a trip. So I must really need to plan my trip for today. Plan a trip somewhere. Scorpio, empty promises could likely work. Empty promises could be likely where work is concerned. You can stabilize your personal relationship if you're willing to communicate honestly. Try to visit a country. Listen, try to visit a country that excites you. Again, travel. What's up? It's time for us to take trips because it's the fall. All right, try to visit a country that excites you. I just told you my friend came back from Tulum. She said it was beautiful. She said she was literally in the jungle though. It's like it is the jungle, Audrey. Like dirt roads and all, like in the middle of nowhere. I'm like, so I was saying to her, like, yeah, just listen to you talk about that. I don't think I want to go there. It was hilarious because I'm like, ooh, that sounds very scary to me. But anyway, she said it was beautiful. Then she kept talking. So once she kept talking, I was like, oh, okay, maybe I could go there. But my daughter, I was supposed to go last year in February for my birthday. And it was at the height of the pandemic and everything was going on. I was like, I am not going to Tulum. I'm not going anywhere. And so we canceled. And then we were supposed to go again in June for my daughter's birthday. And then they was talking about all the stuff that was going on over there, crime and stuff. Like, I'm not going anywhere near that. So we canceled again. And we wound up going to Miami and Arizona. So instead of going to Tulum, I went to Sedona, which was nice. I love that last year. And instead of my daughter going to Tulum for her birthday last June, we went to Miami. So that was nice too. That was because we went all my brother and my friends. It was really nice. So that was fun too. But anyway, let's keep this ball rolling. Sagittarius, don't go out of your way and don't let these unexpected guests cost you money. You may find it necessary to confront a situation that has gotten out of hand. Don't lend or borrow anything. Don't lend anything. Don't borrow anything. All right? Yeah, don't do either. Don't lend money. Don't borrow belongings. Don't lend money. None of that kind of stuff. Not today, Sagittarius. Stay away from that. All right? Cool. Capricorn, you will be in the mood to socialize. The key to feeling good about yourself will be to do something about it. You will have a little more energy than usual. All right, listen, the key to feeling good about yourself is to do something about yourself. I agree with that. You know, do something that's going to make you feel good at Capricorn. Go to the spa. Go get your nails done, your hair done, your toes done, whatever. Get you a pedicure. Do something that's going to, whatever makes you feel good. None of that stuff may make you feel anything. Like getting my nails done, it's not a big thing for me because I don't like tips because my nails naturally grow long, and whenever I get that glue and acrylic and gel and all that crap on it ruins my nails. So it takes months and months and months to get my nails right again. So I'm not big on that. But whatever it is gonna make you feel good about yourself, that's what you do. All right? You're in the mood to socialize. Go out, get you some wine, have you some wine and cheese somewhere. Go to a wine tasting. That may make you feel good. All right, Aquarius, you can expect to have a passionate time if you go out with someone you are romantically interested in. Don't start any arguments unless you're prepared to accept irrevocable results. Concentrate on home improvement. Small details will make a difference. All right, look, don't start no arguments. Don't start none. It won't be none. Because here's the thing. You may not be able to come back from that. So if you're not prepared to take what's going to come later, then don't start none. Aquarius, not today. Not today. In the meantime, we're going to have some passionate time with somebody you're romantically interested in. Do something fun. All right. Last but not least, my fellow fish Pisces. Look. Pleasure trips should be on your agenda. I told y'all it's a travel day. at least making plans to travel, you could be misinterpreted if you're not careful. You'll be full of energy and you need to find something constructive to do. All right, listen, we got a lot of energy today, fish. In the meantime, where we going? Pleasure trip should be on the agenda. Where are we going? Where are we going? And be careful today. You don't want people to misinterpret what you're saying or what you're doing. And his way to do that. Be very intentional and make sure that they understand why you're doing and saying what you're doing. That way there is no misinterpretation there. Okay? We're full of energy today. I accept that. Now we got to find something constructive to do. I accept that as well. Pleasure trips on the agenda. That sounds amazing to me as well. So all of that today. All of that. All right? All right, that's all the horoscopes I got for you today. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen. Now let's get on to some news you can use. Oh Lord, okay, so you know it's about to be one of these record-breaking, history-making elections coming up, right? And right now they said Georgia lags behind in complying with voter registration laws for 18-year-olds. That does not surprise me. Georgia always has problems when it comes to the vote. Why? Because everybody's because they know Georgia. Oh my God. I don't even want to get into all of this because, you know, it is just a mess most of the time when it comes to our voting system here because of the people that are in charge and they want to cheat. They want to steal. They want to lie. They want to do all kinds of craziness. And so now that we lag behind, that does not surprise me. Okay, nonpartisan voting rights organizations, the Civic Center and Fair Elections Center have released a new report entitled Introducing Students to Our Democracy, evaluating how public high schools in Georgia and North Carolina are complying with their state's youth voter registration laws. We're not complying, that's probably what they're saying. While citizens across the country can register to vote before the age of 18, very little infrastructure exists to support and promote voter registration in high schools. State laws in Georgia and North Carolina require public schools to make voter registration applications available to students. That's a requirement in Georgia. The report provides insight into how public schools in Georgia and North Carolina are complying with these laws. New key findings include, okay, let's see what they include. In both states, public high school compliance with state law is positively correlated to 18-year-olds registration rates. Factors such as multiple opportunities to register to vote during the school year, good communication with the student body about these opportunities, district leadership and registration opportunities, and district policy supporting high school registration efforts are key to increasing young youth voter registration rates, right? Registration rates among 18-year-olds in North Carolina where select districts generally comply with the law are on average higher than Georgia. And those civic centers has calculated in select districts of any other state. Now, look, listen to this. The report comes at an urgent time for youth voting rights, with all eyes on young voters as the nation approaches midterm elections. Research shows that our democracies of youngest voters have the ability to play a significant role in the outcome of these elections if they are registered. They got to get registered first. And of course, we lag behind because we're always trying to jack up our voting system. We listen. I'm just saying. I ain't gonna even get off on my soapbox, but I just want to tell you, we're behind in that because everybody wants to control everything. They don't believe in a fair fight. They just don't. We gonna steal it. Say what you want to say. They're gonna try to steal it like they always do. Who is they? Look it up and see who stole the vote. It wasn't us. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Listen. Get out there and vote. If you know young people who are eligible to vote, get them registered, y'all. Just get them registered. We ain't got time for all this nonsense. Get the kids registered to vote so they can cast their vote. You know what I'm saying? We need to have our voices heard. The way to do that is to be able to go to the poll and cast your vote. If you take away people's rights to vote, you're taking away rights. Those are legally rights. So if your child is 18 years or older and they're eligible to vote, then get them registered to vote and show them why it's important to vote. So they'll understand that this is not just something we go to do every 2 to 4 years or whenever it is we vote. It's important. It's important that your voice be heard, but the way for your voice to be heard is through the voting machine, through the voting ballot. But if you're not registered to vote, then you can't vote, which means you don't have a voice. You don't have a say. And I know some people thinking they don't have that anyway, but you do. when you look at the prices of gas and all the inflation we going, all that boils down to voting. But if you don't vote, then you don't have a say. When you look at how things are going, the job market, the mortgage prices, all of these things, especially on the local level, your local government is where it really makes a huge difference in how you live. It's your local government. Do a little research, do a little homework, find out why these things are important to you. Not just to me, to you and your family. I'm going to always vote on the side of me and my family. If it's going to benefit me and my family, I'm going to vote that way. And that's how you should vote. I'm not voting based on nothing else, but is it going to benefit me and my family? Right? I'm not saying I'm going to vote this way because my mother voted this way. I'm going to vote this way because my uncle voted this way. I'm going to vote that's what's going to make sense for me and my family. And that's how you should vote. Whatever that is. All right? All right, cool. I'm going to go to a song, and I'll be right back after this song to give you more of what's going on in and around Gwinnett County and beyond. So stay tuned.
I've been thinking about you day and night, ever since I saw you with your deep blue eyes. There was something that I just couldn't deny. Something starts to burst in my chest deep inside. Why do love like this hurt? Oh my God. It feels like I'm gonna cry. It feels like I'm about to die. If I can't have you, and I wanna be alone with you. Alone with you, my love. So I can show you what I'm gonna do. Alone with you, my love. I can show you what I'm gonna do. Alone with you, my love.
Welcome back, welcome back. It's your girl Audrey Bell Kearney giving you a daily rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. So the Lilburn Police Department on September the 29th will host their annual Cops on Donut Shops, raising money for Special Olympics Georgia, an organization that provides year-round sports training for people with intellectual disabilities. The officers will be at the Lilburn Dunkin Donut located at 3935 Lawrenceville Highway from 5 p.m. until noon, from 5 a.m. until noon on September 29th. So if you want to go out there, you can do that. Again, that's going to be, they're raising money for the Special Olympics Georgia, and that's an organization that provides year-round sports training for people with intellectual disabilities. They're going to be at the Lilburn Dunkin Donuts on the 29th, located at 3935 Lawrenceville Highway from 5 a.m. to noon. So you can go out there and participate, go by and say hello and do all that. But if you would like to make a donation, you can do so online. They're accepting donations online, and you can find out more about that by going to www.classy.org/give. Classy.org/give. So if you want to go out and donate to Georgia Special Olympics, that's going to benefit, people with disabilities, intellectual disabilities. This is a great opportunity to do so. So early this month, the 2022-2023 Executive Board and SGA Senators for Georgia Gwinnett College took oath of office during the annual Pass the Gavel ceremony. Give a warm, grizzly welcome to your new Executive Board. Anthony Thomas, the President; Alex Burkian, Vice President; Sandra Matthews, Senate Chairperson; Ebony Rivas, Secretary; Dakota Merriam, Treasurer; and Han Najan, Senator of School. So they did their swearing in. That's pretty cool. The whole Executive Board, they did a swearing in. They passed the gavel, all of that good stuff. That's pretty good. So that's Georgia Gwinnett College. They got a new student government for the 2023. They swore them in. Everybody got sworn in. I think that's pretty cool how they do that. When I was in high school, I was on the principal board of advisory, and when I look back, it makes sense now. Like before, I didn't think about it, but when I look back, like, oh, okay, so I've been doing all this kind of stuff forever. Yeah, forever. Are you sure everything you're placing on your curbside recycling bin should be there? Are you? Because I'm thinking probably not. A lot of times people put stuff out there, they don't know whether or not it should go there or not. Anyway, Gwinnett residential solid waste haulers use dedicated trucks for recycling in a method called single stream recycling, where recyclables are sorted out at the recycling center rather than being sorted curbside. But they want to make sure you putting the right stuff in the recycling bins, because you put the wrong stuff in there, now they got to go there and recycle out stuff. Anyway, for me, plastic is plastic, so I know exactly where to put whatever. But some people try to put anything in anything. All right, so how do you know? Acceptable curbside recycling items. Here's some things that you can put. Aluminum tins, that's baking tins. Like the aluminum pans you bake in. Beverage containers and food containers, aluminum. Cardboard boxes broken down. Pizza boxes, clean, no grease. So I don't know how you get the grease out of the pizza boxes. Paper bag, craft paper bag, grocery bags, shopping bags, lunch bags, but paper, not plastic. If you got mail, you can discard mail, envelopes, greeting cards. That's all paper. Magazines and catalogs. I have a lot of those. Mixed paper, calendars, and miscellaneous papers. Other papers, any kind of paper, right? Any kind of cardboard, paperboard. Plastics, soda, water bottles, milk jugs, detergents, that's all considered plastic. And then you got the steel stuff, like steel food containers. You got empty aerosol cans, clean metal lids, all of that goes together. So don't put all that stuff together, because it doesn't go together. The aluminum does not go with the plastic. I got to say this. I've been guilty of this. I've been guilty of putting the cardboard, like if it's a pizza box, in there with the plastics. I think I've been doing that wrong. Don't y'all do like me, because I think I did that wrong. I'm guilty. I'm guilty of that. I have done that before, so now I'm thinking I've been doing that wrong. But anyway, don't you do it. Make it easy for the people that have to recycle. That way, when they get there, they can just dump all the plastic where it goes instead of having to sift through stuff, because we done mixed it all in there together. I'm guilty. I won't do that again, y'all. I won't do it again. All right, the Community Wellness Fair is coming up the 22nd. Yes, Thursday. That's tomorrow. Community Wellness Fair. Fall Wellness Fair. It's going to be tomorrow, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. That's going to be located at 230 Collins Industrial Way in Lawrenceville. Yes, it's a wellness fair. Join us for wellness fair at the Garden Plaza of Lawrenceville, 230 Collins Industrial Way in Lawrenceville. Vendors, giveaways, and more will be available. So if you want to go out there to the wellness fair, by all means, do so. The Ghost Kitchen, there's nothing to fear. That's also going down tomorrow at 9 a.m. Now, listen, this is what I want to say about the Ghost Kitchen. And I've talked about this before, but I think this is a great way for you to kick your business off if you're going into the food industry. So people don't know what a ghost kitchen is, but a ghost kitchen is a kitchen where you can go, and most of them are membership based, where you go and you have a membership and you're able to use that kitchen to prepare your food based on the permits that you need for the state of Georgia. Because you can't just go home. Well, let me just say this. You should not be home catering food out of your house, because if someone gets sick, you can easily be sued. And so you don't want to do that. And if you are found out and you don't have the necessary permits, you could probably go get in trouble. So to avoid that, ghost kitchens are really cool. And so I was reading a story one time about a ghost kitchen in Florida. It's a company, and that's what they do. They set up ghost kitchens. But the ghost kitchen, you know, they had one kitchen. Let's say you had a business, a food business. I had a food business. You know, so we got food business A, food business C, food business C, food business D, food business E. We all share one address. We all have our own separate phone numbers, but we can all use, like, let's say DoorDash. Like, so people would call our number, even though I'm at the same address with 5 other food vendors. They would call my number because I'm A, and they say, hey, A, I want to order some oxtails. And I would say, okay, and we use DoorDash. So the DoorDash driver would come to that one address, but they're coming from my restaurant to pick up these oxtails to take cross town because somebody ordered them online. That's what a ghost kitchen is. You can prepare food there. You can run your whole restaurant business right out of a food kitchen. But if you're thinking about doing that and you don't know exactly what to do, this is an online event that's going to take place tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. You can watch online. You can find out more about it. Because this could be a great way for you to launch your food business without having the overhead of that. You don't have to have the overhead of that. So just check out, for more information about that, you can go to training.georgiasbdc.org. Training.georgia, S is in Sam, B is in boy, D is in David, C is in Charlie.org. It's going to be tomorrow morning from 9 a.m. till 11 a.m. Now, it's not free. It's $39. I think it's worth it, especially if you're thinking about, launching a business, your own restaurant, your own catering service. You can find out exactly what that looks like. Ghost kitchens, I think, could be a wave of the future. If you have questions about this, email Gwinnett at georgiasbdc.org. Again, you can email them. Her name is Helen. I talk to Helen all the time. Helen is very nice. Email Helen at Gwinnett at georgiasbdc.org, or just give them a call, 678-985-6820, 678-985-6820. If you're thinking about starting a restaurant, you don't want that overhead, you want to find out how you can do this and also be able to have people pick the food up like a DoorDash, or what's the other one? It's DoorDash and Uber Eats. DoorDash. Here's the other thing too. If it's enough of y'all in the ghost kitchen, y'all can have your own delivery company. Like whatever the company is. Listen, it's so many opportunities. I tell people this all the time. There are so many opportunities out there that they could totally become overwhelming. But once you sit down and figure out what your plan is, then you can see exactly what you need to be doing. But you have to sit down and go through the plan. You can't just go out there all willy-nilly. I see people do that, and then they find out, I done screwed up. I don't even know what I'm doing. And now they are really screwed up. So don't do that. Get the information that you need. Spend the $39 over at SB. Not only that, SBDC has some really great resources. And many of those resources are free. Like you can talk to counselors. Like my counselor is there. I have a counselor. Yes, because guess what? I don't know everything. I know it may sound like sometimes that I know everything, but here your girl would. Listen, I'm quick to tell you, I don't know everything. And the things that I do not know, I will go out and find the resources, or I will find the person to tell me, right? So I go to SBDC. My counselor name is Benny. He is amazing. And when I'm like, Benny, I need to come in, he's like, come on in. So that's what I do. So that's what you do. But a lot of the resources at SBDCs around the country, there's an SBDC somewhere in your area. Those resources are free. But even if you had to make the $39 investment because you're trying to open up a multi-million-dollar empire in the restaurant space, you might want to spend the $39. If you have a problem spending $39, please don't get into the restaurant business. Let me say that again. I feel like this is my word of inspiration for today. If you have a problem paying $39 to get the required information that's going to make you successful, if that's a problem, just don't go into any business. Because a $39 investment will save you years and years and years of stress and sadness and lack of funding. So if that's a problem for you, I'm telling you right now, you just go get you a job. That's all. That's all. All right, you know it's that time of the year. Prepare to be scared. Lawrenceville Ghost Tours returns. Yes, it's about to go down. I've never taken a ghost tour. Don't plan on taking one. Not at all. Shocking, frightful, altogether spooky. Lawrenceville Ghost Tours returns for another year of fun. The adventurous are invited. If you're an adventurer, you're invited. The adventurous is invited to join Aurora Theater as they uncover Lawrenceville haunted history with tours that includes ghost-infested cemeteries, visits, and ghastly brews. Absolutely not me. Not going. I don't need to talk to no ghosts. I don't need to know nothing. I don't need to meet them. But if you like that kind of stuff, knock yourself out. The Lawrenceville, Georgia Ghost Tours take visitors on a 90-minute stroll through Metro Atlanta's oldest city. Aurora Theater's professional storytellers can't promise you will see a ghost, but local legends handed down over the decades and recent paranormal investigations will send chills down your spine. I don't need chills going down my spine, but if that's what you want to do, check it out. Get on over there to Aurora Theater and take your ghost tour. Your girl gonna pass. They got something called Brews and Booze. Lawrenceville Haunted Pub Crawls takes adults 21 and older on ghoulish journeys with drinks included. Sounds like fun though, right? It does sound like fun. However, I ain't really interested in meeting no ghosts. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I am. Your girl is afraid of ghosts. I ain't trying to meet none. So if you want to go over there and meet the ghosts in the cemetery, knock yourself out. I go to the cemetery right now and I'll be like, oh my God, am I stepping on somebody's grave? That'd be me. Like, I'm just not. But if you want to, go to www.auroratheater.com/productions and programs. Knock yourself out. Brews and Booze. Knock yourself right on out. Yeah, haunted pub crawls. That's what they're calling it. I pass. I ain't with it. Not at all. All right, I'm going to go to my last song, and I'll be back to give you my word of inspiration for today, so stay tuned.
Afraid, be strong, you're not alone.
Welcome back. So listen, guys, that's all I got for you today. But before I go, I want to give you my words of inspiration. And here goes. It says, "This life is mine alone. So I have stopped asking people for directions to places they've never been." Oh my God, that's so good. Let me read it again. "This life is mine alone. So I have stopped asking people for directions to places they've never been." Glennon Doyle said that, and that person was right. Sometimes we want to ask people about, and I get it, we need advice. And I'm not saying not to ask people about advice, but sometimes people can't even help you get to where you're going because they can't even see that far. You know, you have to talk to people that understands vision and things like that. I was talking to someone and they were talking about the vision that they were having, and the people that were around them like, "Look, your vision is huge. We want in." They don't have that type of vision, but they can see her vision. And when people can see your vision, they can give you constructive criticism. But here's the thing, or they can give you some advice. But if they can't even fathom what you're saying and you're asking them for directions in your life, they can't help you. So at that point, you have to take responsibility and move down your own path, or find someone else that you can ask advice from. Because not everybody can see what you see. Not everybody wants to see what you see. Let me say that, because if they see what you saw, they may feel that they're going to get left behind, and pretty much they probably are. That's if you carry out the vision that you set for yourself. So yeah, this is your life, and you have to stop asking people for directions because they've never been there before. Ask the person that has been down that path or a similar path to you that you're trying to go down. That's important. I can't ask people how to write a book if they've never written a book. What could they tell me? I can't ask them how to start a podcast if they've never started one. They can't tell me. Let me tell you something. I'm a firm believer of this, right? I don't care if you are a professor of business. If you've never started a business, you can't tell me anything but book knowledge. I need to talk to that person who has actually lived the entrepreneur life and ran a business. Because book knowledge is one thing. Down in the trenches, the nitty gritty, the grind, that's another thing. So if you've never been in the trenches, you've never done the grind, I can't ask you anything. What could you tell me outside of book knowledge? I'm not asking you anything. So, you know what I mean? So that's my word of inspiration for today. My thing to you is, what direction are you going in and who can help you on that journey? All right. Listen, thank you all for listening. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent the last 45 minutes with me, and I love and appreciate you for that. If you missed any episodes of this show, be sure to go to goodmorninggwinnett.com to listen to past episodes there. Also, be sure to connect with me on all my social media under Good Morning Gwinnett. And if you have an Apple phone or an Android phone, there's an app in the App Store that says Good Morning Gwinnett. Do me a favor and download that app to your cell phone. That way you never miss an episode. Thank you again for listening. You guys stay safe out there. I'll be back again at 10 a.m. tomorrow, God willing. Until next time, my friends, make it a great day. Bye, y'all.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you like this episode, subscribe now and share with your friends. To learn more about Noise Media Network, visit noisemedia.us.